Hi, I'm Erik Ogard, CIO of the WealthPlan Group. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the interplay between your personal human capital, your savings, your retirement, and the advent of AI and the implications of AI on that dynamic of your capital, your earnings, your savings, and your retirement portfolio. These are really important issues, and I'm hopeful that this discussion today can be illuminating. So think about your own human capital right now and what you're able to generate with that capital in terms of your income. Whether that income comes from a labor-oriented job or a information-oriented job or a service-oriented job. We are able to work, we are able to put our human capital to work in exchange for a salary with an employer, or if we're an entrepreneur, we own our business and we use our capital to grow the value of that business. So let's just think about a salaried person, and even if you're a business owner, it's quite possible that you're paying yourself a salary. So if you own a business and you're paying yourself a salary, there are two things going on there. The first thing is you're being compensated for your labor. That's the salary that you're paying yourself. And then the business is hopefully, in a successful situation, growing in value. So you have capital that you've placed, either sweat equity or dollars or both, into that business, and it's growing and generating some return. But let's just focus on the salary component of human capital right now. When we make a salary, the market is making a statement to us about what that human capital is worth. So let's just keep real round numbers here. If you're kind of expecting a return of 5% and you're making $100,000 a year, that would imply your human capital is worth $2 million. $2 million at 5% is $100,000. We're at a point in time now where labor is still rewarded in the marketplace. We don't hopefully spend all of that salary. We put a portion of that salary away over time, with the end objective being that we can save enough money that we can replace the human capital in retirement so that we're no longer having to work, but we've saved enough money that it can yield a return that equals our salary. That's really the dynamic when it comes to saving and investing that we're taking advantage of. All is good when we're able to earn a return on our human capital. Now, some people are very worried or concerned about the advent of AI, and the idea is that artificial intelligence, computers, and robots are going to be replacing human capital, and there won't be a way for anyone to earn an income because the machines will be doing all of it. Now, that's probably the most dire view of AI. Many people don't share that view. I don't share that view. I think human beings can use machines to replace the most, let's say, the most drudgerous parts of our work. And this, in fact, this process of replacing human capital with tools has been at work with humanity for thousands of years. Think of it. From the very first time we picked up a rock in order to hammer something, we were introducing a tool outside of pure human capital that helped us achieve something. And this process has been at work over the millennium, helping us to achieve higher and higher standards of living and production as a society over many, many hundreds of years. We are along this arc of innovation where we replace human capital with augmented human capital, and all of the innovations through the centuries relate to augmenting human capital. So this has been at work a long time. We don't need to fear AI. The question is, what are the things we can do with our capital that are unique, that are differentiated from the machines and from the learning systems that continue to allow us to extract rents from the market? Let's call it rents. I heard a great quote this last weekend that I loved. Somebody said, now wait a minute, I thought AI was going to do the laundry and do the dishes, so I'm freed up to do the painting and the writing. And instead, AI is doing the writing and the painting, and I still have to do the dishes and the laundry. How's that a fair deal? I think the point's great, very, very well made, and I think we should be looking at this particular period in time. It's certainly not the case that, at least I don't believe so, that we're going to be confronting, AI replacing swaths of people and they won't have any ability to earn any money whatsoever. I do think we need to be smart about it. So during this intervening period, while we know for certain that human capital is still demanded, I mean, look around, we all have jobs and we're all compensated for those jobs that we do. Maybe at the margin things change when new machines and tools come along. The point is that while you're saving and investing, it might be a good idea to look for the companies that are actively engaged in innovating with AI and robotics with the end goal of replacing human capital. If you can save your money and place it in things that might eventually replace or augment human capital at a faster rate, you're taking your human capital and trading it for robotic capital. That might be a really smart move. And so there are ways to do that. We have a number of ideas for investing in AI, robotics, and other information systems. And this whole trajectory of AI now coming onto the scene for over a year, I don't think we need to fear it, but we need to be smart about it. And so, we have many advisors here at WealthPlan that are happy to engage people in conversations about how to thoughtfully and carefully manage our way through this, how to maximize the returns on your human capital, what levels to save at when you're in retirement, what levels to spend at so that you don't run out of money. All of those are really interesting and good conversations to have. And personally, I'm excited about the opportunities presented by AI. We have a number of holdings that are benefiting from AI. And we just want to be thoughtful about if there's a risk to our human capital earning potential, make hay while the sun shines, work now, work hard, get your money and save it, and place it in some things that might hedge you against that eventuality. Thanks for your time. Look forward to catching up with you next time.